This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they've been as hot as anyone. The win last week makes it 9 out of 10.
The results are hard to argue. If there's a team better suited for the postseason right now, I don't know who they are.
Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, here we go. Blue 90! Blue 90!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
No. Check. Patriot! Set! Green 30.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Finding some room at midfield. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants are going to take a first-quarter lead. You talk about explosion plays. Here's one pretty much right out of the gate.
And now they get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you described, right out of the gate. Big sprint, touchdown. They're excited. But on the other side, they've got to guard against a major letdown because they hit them right in the gut with that one. And now you start to question yourself a little bit when you give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
I'm not even sure why those guys were even out there. I don't even understand why these two guys were even out there. We buried them on the depth chart.
Extra point attempt to follow here. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well... The quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. They'll look to throw here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. A look at the starters now on the defensive side of the ball for the Giants. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, let's go!
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 22 carries, 66 yards.
And while they locked up the #1 seed last week, I don't expect them to change what they do in the running game. I expect them to continue to play the exact same way, but with a change up in personnel because they want to make sure that their #1 guy has fresh legs for the playoffs.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
That
is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
Y'all are crossing.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
I think I did, though. But obviously y'all are crossing back there.
This is fielded at the goal line. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
The face mask moves him all the way out past the 40 now for first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's French. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Why those two guys was even in the game?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Green,
now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Good job. Way to come up, Ella.
That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play, now 2nd and 13.
set, 3-19.
play action. They'll throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Schwartz. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 56 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
Well, they've been practicing goal line offense all week. Let's see if they're able to capitalize here.
Let's go.
Back to throw again, and that's incomplete. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 3-19.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. A look now at the defensive starters for Philadelphia. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
They'll look to throw here. The quick slant caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Giants are in for 6. Point after here coming up. Point after right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And you can see it's no race for the top spot. That's been decided. These guys will hope to get through Week 17 in one piece before they host a division round game in 2 weeks' time.
And I think that what they'll do is they'll be very selective about who plays in this game, all right? There's certain guys that maybe are starters, but maybe haven't played as much as other guys during the year. Maybe they still need their timing back. Other guys you're going to put in bubble wrap and put them on the sidelines and tell them we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Let's go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man to the crossing
Year 11.
and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through it. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 16. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
The New York set to take the field. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win, and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now, win the game. And that's a nice gain by him on 1st down, picking up some key yardage.
They'll set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
That they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball.
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. And they've taken care of that early.
Oh, my God. I don't know what to do. Why do they keep putting him in the game? Right back out there.
From the 34 now, here's
right
1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the 1st quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
We'll see if they do that. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Now let's go.
Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. Well, we do know, Charles, they will be in the playoffs. They currently sit at pole position number 1, but nothing's set in stone right now. They still have to earn that top spot.
And it makes me reflect back to preseason when you and I do our tours of camps. The prevailing message in each and every one of them was what? Win the division.
Win the division.
Win the division. You know you're in the playoffs. It means something. It means a home game. It means a number of other things, but winning the division is paramount. You're right. They won't step off the gas here.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And before they can get settled in here, time expires on the first quarter of action. 14-7 is the score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you and you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Let's go.
They'll set up a throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I'd file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Let's go. 1, 9.
They'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right. And got his man complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
We just saw him hit a big play there on a deep post. And most of the time, the post isn't available because you usually have defenders in the middle of the field. But if you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those balls get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
New York set to take the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Leopard. Leopard.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw here's incomplete. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Here we go now. 3-19.
He'll drop to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this 1st half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on 1st down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
And they'll run it here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
All right, here we go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So the Giants now are going to turn it over to their field goal unit. This from 42 yards out. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's nowhere to go here. He lost the football. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
Had a feeling they might try that. Had a feeling they might try that.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The head coach relied on his eagle eye in the sky to make the right call and was told to challenge it, and it looks like it's paid off.
And from a coach's standpoint, when you throw that flag, it's probably a pretty tense moment. Here it pays off.
Yeah, you have that little bit of indecision. You throw it where you feel like you're right, and then you think, uh-oh, did I get it right? In this case, they can celebrate.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. To throw now on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Here we go.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, come
and
on.
this is incomplete.
Damn, it's late.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. He can run for it, and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
Damn, some stuff nigga we used to run, man.
This quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
Let's go!
They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here we go!
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So a
Got him.
jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football.
Still 2nd down.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Here we go!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
The Eagles on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
That's a good move, boy. 'Cause you put a fake on somebody. You put a fake on somebody, Butler. The safety. Got you lined up. Whoop! Yeah, good things his friends was there to help him.
Able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Easy work, and it's coming again.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now the extra point. Extra point splits the uprights, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. try and start this drive in the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it.
Now let's go.
No yardage. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got it in. It's Schwartz. And
Jesus.
It's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Face mask. Defense.
He's got to have that turned up. I mean, I didn't see 10 of these in the last 3 weeks.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face
Automatic
mask.
first down.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And on the ground they go with a running back. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Hurry up, here we go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants have broken our tie as they take the lead. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. Fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out.
What is, are you really this bad? They kind of used the pick, but you're right there, and you can't knock the ball down. That's bullshit. He makes this catch and holds on to this.
That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, it certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Here we go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh,
That was dangerous.
that's not passing interference. Really?
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. What?
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go. What?
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jordan. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Let's go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
Oh, what the?
And he's in.
Hand the ball off. That's bullshit. Every time we do hurry up, guys, that's bullshit. Because we call, as you can see, we called the run. He did not hand the ball off. He did not hand the ball off. We called a run. He did not hand the ball off. That's a glitch in the fucking game. Look, that we call. What are you doing? Hand it to him. It's gonna be. I don't want no shit from the commissioner. We called a run pass, and that guy glitch. He just kept it and kept on going. Let's show it. Resume.
These two teams in this first
As
half
you can
have been
see,
fun,
there it is,
back and
23
forth,
zone
back and
open
forth.
run.
So it's
The
not
guy just
fun for
kept the ball.
defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome into our EA Sports Halftime Report. A busy final day of the regular season, so let's get to it. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And it's the Cardinals who are out in front in that one. Trying to hold on and claim victory. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And it's the visiting Minnesota Vikings who are out in front. The Vikes seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Tennessee Titans. The Titans trying to finish that one off and claim victory. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what you're getting. Showing you.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Here we go.
And they'll run it here. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Come on, let's go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw here. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Grand 38. Grand 38.
Now back to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, I haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't like a target that size. I mean, that's a big, tall receiver, and somehow he missed him anyway.
Yeah, tempting to just put it out there for him to go get it, but dangerous throw and not on target.
Yeah, sometimes even a receiver with that type of catch radius can't haul them in if they're not accurate.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This is 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And with that, they will move out in front by 3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder Are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. That's Schwartz. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6.
Set. Blue 90.
They'll set up to throw. Sideline throw. It's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a 1st down.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
3-19.
Back to throw here. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Norris. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Didn't they tell us in our meetings that they needed to account for him on each and every play?
You think? A guy of his caliber? So how does a guy like him get that wide open?
That usually means there's a entire breakdown on what the coverage was. That everyone thought they were doing something, and they were supposed to be doing something else. But bottom line is, no matter what, you have to know where he is and cover him on every play.
They'll set up a throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Norris. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go now. Blue 90.
On play action, they'll throw.
Hold him.
He's going to air one out, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Holding. Offense.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Set. Blue 90.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Set, 3-19.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
All right, here we go.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Here we go now.
And the blitz does come. Over the middle, complete. That's French. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. So they did not bring pressure, and turns out probably a bad idea.
Yeah, he had time to stand in the pocket and deliver a strike. So I'm wondering if they're going to note that, and next time just go ahead and bring that pressure.
This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Norris. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
All right, here we go. Blue 90.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. This one good for a 1st down, and also that is catch number 94 and now on the season. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
The Giants on third down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Green, 39! Green!
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. In for the score. And the Giants are in for 6. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Come on, let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. So with a yardage on that completion, he's now right at exactly 300 yards on the game.
And isn't that the magic number you get, all right, 300? That means it's going to go on a commemorative football to put on your mantle when they give you the game ball if your team wins. So much confidence flowing through him right now, throwing the football. I think it's permeated itself throughout the entire team. They feel good about what they're doing.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right about the 20. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Oh.
Let's go. 1-9.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment, defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
Use your game!
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Jesus! Jesus! Use your key! Oh! The door wasn't even locked! I'll just walk in. The door wasn't even locked! Oh, man. Look. Numero uno.
Because he got to act like his refrigerator is for a single man.
What are you talking about?
He got water and takeout food.
I got a fridge over there.
He got water, takeout food, and some hot dogs.
Because I haven't been to, what you call them yet?
Was that American Furniture today?
Oh my goodness. Yes, but I have to go back.
Why?
Because I didn't have time to wait because the financing people they were backed up on, and I had a haircut appointment in Tampa, so
Because you have to do that every week.
no, every 2 weeks.
You went last week.
No, I did not.
Oh.
No, I did not.
Oh,
Every
yeah,
2
you
weeks.
was last week. You was a week.
Every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks.
So I gotta order it.
Huh?
They didn't order it.
I have to go
Not
back.
yet. Now it's 3 weeks for another week
No.
now.
But I went online and got the financing, so that part's done. I just went online and did it. So now I just need to go and do whatever I need to do and do that part of it. Because I said, well, at least I can do that. Because that's all Lincoln's going to do anyway. And the thing, all right, come on, man. So I'm like this. What? Like cabbage. I love cabbage. I smell cabbage. Man, something's wrong with his nose. He came up to me today. I was like,
Maybe McDonald's smells like you.
Say what? McDonald's?
Smells like McDonald's.
okay, who do I give the money? 25, right? Does that take care of it? Well, you got the thing for 15.
That's a little bit more. It's like 13.
It, oh, damn, my bad. What? My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. He trying to get you. He trying to get you. My bad. All right, what's first? What's first? The wheels. The wheels, and then we gotta put the back or the yeah, what's it called? The hydraulic. So did you just snap it or did it hit?
Yeah, I just saw that picture that I sent you in that book. I didn't look at the vacuums, but I was trying to get in and get out before I went to get him, and they didn't even have what I need.
So that stick vacuum, I go to get it. So I asked the dude, hey man, stick vacuum Bissell. And he's like, oh man, oh man, we must be out. So I said, but you know, you can order it. You know, okay, all right, no big deal. So we go order it, and it costs $3 to ship it,
Oh.
right? Whatever. So as soon as I did that, I'm turning around to leave. There's this one right there. They had one.
Oh.
I said, man, we should get it. They stick up. Brand new.
Like I said, with the stick one, like I said, I mean, it seemed like it was, more people were saying they used it for tile and Barry rugs.
See, yeah, I don't think
So I don't know if
stick was
it,
gonna work.
that's what I said, I don't know, but then the one I saw for
I give the jailbreak. I'll bring the jailbreak one out here.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
Z11.
Yeah.
Just watch Shrek.
Oh, you got it down.
Damn it. I guess it's this one. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, 4.
Well, there's 4. Z. Okay, Z, yeah.
You my girl.
He's a motherfucker. People were. I said, she ain't coming.
Hey, hello, sir.
I said, you want to go and give it
What
to
about 80? And you? Ain't that right? Yeah. You look like a dog there. Huh? Like a dog there. The last time we had a meeting, he paid. Yo, and look, so we had a conversation about that, right? Yeah, I remember. And she was like, you got paid? So she was like, yeah, I kind of think that, the guy should pay. Last day. That's a damn shame.
Hey, man. Look, I don't live in that world. I mean, I don't live in that world.
Okay, you was gonna pay anyway.
Okay.
You just wanted an offer.
Listen.
So what's the difference?
No.
That could have been this price. Well, we'll never know. They be thinking like that. They go like, where's your head thing? Huh? That one thing you had in your bag. That's why when you're doing that side, I can
My
get
bag.
Remember you had the head thing?
Oh, yeah.
It's the same size when you both doing it at the same time.
I forgot I got these. My man bag. Where'd you at? Now, where was that damn thing at when I was doing that thing?
What the?
Hey, I got
Adam. You know what I mean, Jerry? Adam. Are you? Man.
Oh, wait a minute, I got another one of these.
Here. One metric and one
Yeah, probably.
Huh?
That's not much medicine. Have you used the new battery one we got?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you smell.
I figured out what I
No, this goes on top.
Huh?
that sits on top there.
And then the arms.
Now, was it just?
It's just right on top. I didn't have it.
Oh, right now.
Let's go on there. Read your instructions. Because you probably got slanted in.
You know how I was saying, I kept looking at that thing and on the inside it said 8 and 16, and I was thinking, you could set it.
Yeah.
Some of it. No. It's trying to tell you it's on for 8 hours and off for 16, so that equals 24.
Oh, damn, man. Somebody just supposed to do that. Oh, damn. He's supposed to put the handles on that thing. On what thing? On the chair. Oh, that's the force for the cart. Let's go.
Oh shit! Did I mess? I think I messed up.
What'd you do?
Yeah, I messed up.
What'd you do?
The Z11s.
Oh, that we just put in. They go in there.
Big mouth.
You sure it ain't the same?
No.
Because one should be longer. And one should be short. Which are the shorter?
Yeah. See, yeah, the Z11s go in the hand in the chair. My bad.
All right. Where's the right?
Are you gonna take those out?
Yeah.
Here. Oh, wait.
Well, why you still tighten it? I'm loosening it. Silly. Here.
That's easier. Oh, well, we gotta take those out because they go in here.
I know, but bring me the ones that go in here. But it don't matter. What are you gonna do? Not put this on?
What is that thing?
It's a handle.
Handle?
arm. Arm.
It was just, yeah, it was just weird shape. That's all I was like, what's that, a bed?
Well, what goes in that? Oh,
Yeah, I
pause.
know. They're my
Pause.
face.
Pause. Z.
I don't know what
No.
you're smelling.
Okay. It's the Z. It's the long ones that go in there.
And what? This one?
Hold on. Z5s, Z25s. Yes, the long ones go in there. I'm well, as soon as I can open them. Dingleberry.
My cut's still here.
Huh?
Cut's still here.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not paper cutting this finger on the other hand. So
I'm
I
ready.
cut here, paper cut over here, I'm all that.
I meant to get some Band-Aids.
Oh, God. It is what it is.
Yeah, I'm very cool about to use that quick.
Yeah, but what this? Cut
Yeah.
decisions.
See, that's what I was doing to children. Okay. Stop me before you go. Oh, damn it, I'm sorry. They done out for us. Break it down. Oh, here. Sorry.
He pulled in, he said, oh, right in front.
Oh, man, I've been getting
Well,
lucky.
that's what he said. How the hell you get in front spot? I was like, yeah, he don't go nowhere.
No, I was going all day.
Yeah.
I was going all day. I left probably about 10:30. I didn't get back till like 2:30. And I was shocked. I was like, oh man, right in the front row. Made the pizza man, cut full.
Yeah, we turn here to come, like, you come up the main one, we got this way, it said, well, I went on, turn this way.
Yeah.
So I'm coming, we get right past the dumpster, all of a sudden he makes it a 2-lane road, and he's going around me to come over here where I turn this way. I said, maybe you gotta live there, don't want to be, 30 minutes guaranteed, don't make it,
Mama Joe, maybe he was late. Mama Joe. 30 minutes of pain to you. Yeah, man, Papa John. I used to love Papa John, but can't do it. Too sweet. No, that don't bother me. I love it. Love it. You know, like a teeth bag on sugar. But don't pay for sugar. Yeah, it hurts.
I make it all up, and then I'll put it in my bowl myself. I like to cut, sometimes the tomatoes is too acidy, I guess, like the sweetness to me kind of cuts it down some. I mean, tomatoes are acid, I get it, you know what I mean, but
That's what goes with that damn lump. Roll out.
no, my husband did that.
What?
Jim, eat that pig.
That lump.
Oh, well.
This is the back. Like,
Screws go in there. Oh, you gotta put them on the back first.
oh, I thought you meant on this side. Put the screws. You need to put the arms. Screw the back. Google Day. I mean, my delivery is Monday.
Ever?
I don't know why I did that.
So it only comes on Monday?
Yeah. Because I think that I get promotional credit if I do it that way or something. When you order stuff. But I mean, like I can change it
Yeah.
at any time.
I
Like,
saw Facebook had, you know, like companies coming advertisements for, things. It had Amazon, and then it said air fryer parchment paper.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's a good thing.
would you just lay it on there, like,
Yep. And I bet you, did it have holes like in the middle?
all over?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like the air would,
Yep.
you know. But what would you cook that
You
in
want
there?
this? Huh? You want this?
What would you cook in there? Like just chicken or whatever?
Yeah.
Anything?
And the parchment, yeah. So
But
everything.
I have to go on Amazon itself and try to Google it.
Yeah, because I don't trust